favorite, DJ Deuce, is in the building. Let's get this show started.
Yo, what's up? I'm DJ Deuce. I'm here with my boy, DJ Skittles. What's going on, Skittles?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How's it going?
Man, I'm happy to have you on, man. I'm happy you reached out, man. So,
Yes,
you know what I mean?
sir. Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
I know there's some people on watching live. If you have any questions, please pop this up. We'll ask them. We're live. We're live on the mic, uncut, uncensored. That's how we do. We're actually unfiltered too. So if we, somehow piss you off with some of the things to say, I apologize in advance, man. So
there's no filters, no filters.
I know. If there was filter, I would have been kicked off already. Yeah. Skittles, man, tell me a bit about. So where were you born and raised, man?
I was actually born and raised in Ottawa. Been living in Ottawa my whole life now, and it's been good.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Ottawa's been good to us. It's probably been you're probably a lot younger than me. It's been better for you guys than it was for us. I'm not gonna, that's a whole different.
Yeah, definitely really was.
We paved a lot of bullshit along the way, but it is what it is. Yeah. Brother, so when I first met you, I heard you were DJing. I met you through Elon and stuff. But yeah, actually, before we get into anything, how did you and Elon meet?
So funny thing was, it was 2018. I decided to start DJing because I just I was going out, so I might as well try something else, and I like music and all that, so I was just doing that. And then I just messaging on Facebook, hey, I started DJing, if you ever need a DJ, contact me, whatever. So it ended up being on a Wednesday. I messaged him, and I got a message the same day, like a couple hours, hey, do you want to come DJ? I'm like, sure, why not? And then I'm like, my nerves were going crazy because I'm never DJing in front of anyone, and like okay. And then I get there, and then it was the GM at the time, and Elon wasn't there, but I went back a few more times and met Elon, and we started talking. He he just was happy, and he liked me. He wanted to help me further it, and it was great. That's
dope, man. That's a dope story. It's funny that the nerves get to you the first time. It's just like performing, bro.
Yeah, it was overwhelming at first.
See, when I first started DJing, I was just totally drunk, so my ego was through the roof, right?
Yeah,
like I could do no wrong.
I bet. Yeah.
But I remember getting a couple guys along with me, and I remember going to their house. I said, "Listen, we're gonna work on some sets," and I worked with them like half-hour sets, and we had it to a T. Like everything was great, right? I brought them on, and right before he presses play, he goes, "What if they don't like this song?" Like the nerves kicked in, right? Like I was like, bro, they're gonna like it. Relax, but I forgot how that was that gut feeling of
it was definitely
press play, and the dance floor stops dancing. What are we gonna do, right? So before you met up with Elon, when did you start DJing? When did you start playing with it with the gear and stuff?
It literally, my dad asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I showed him this mixer, and he's like, "You want to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, let's try it." And then it was like, started doing that. It was maybe a few months, and I said, you know what, I could do this. So then I just start messaging, like I said, and it just went from there, and now here we are.
Now, Skittles, now you said you start messaging, and obviously Elon was one of the guys that got back to you. How many people did you message before you even got someone to even reply?
Maybe 10 or so.
Yeah. Did anybody else reply?
No one else replied.
Fucking crazy, huh? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I got lucky. I feel like I got very lucky. So.
Dude, I'm not shitting you. Yeah, you did get lucky. You did absolutely get lucky. For me, I just found because there's just so many bars, there's just so many nights.
Yeah.
And I found there's way too many DJs. So to get your foot in the door like you did.
Yeah.
Like that's you know what I mean? You got lucky.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're not saying there's anyone worse or better out there. It's just it is what it is. It's you know what I mean? Right time, right timing, right person, right contact. It's a tough industry, man.
Yeah.
So your first night that Wednesday. You said you were nervous. I want to go. Let's go through it. You get there that night. Did they have the gear, or did you bring the gear?
I had my own gear, so I brought my little mixer and my laptop, and I had a few songs or whatever at the time, and I just didn't know what I was getting into, but it actually turned out to be an all right night, I guess, for a Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday stuff, bro.
So it was, and then they messaged me or whatever the next day, and they're like, "Hey, you want to come Saturday and DJ a bit too?" So
absolutely.
So I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely, I want to come," and then, I knew Elon from the radio, right? So I was kind of like a little fanboy at the time. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's Elon! What the hell, you know?
Elon, see, Elon's my little brother,
Yeah.
bro. Elon's my little bro.
Yeah.
Elon had a different name. I'll tell you off the air after the show what his name was. I'm not being a dickhead. Someone else called him this. I wasn't too sure. I'm not going to do that to him. We have a couple questions, man. Brandon's asking, what kind of music do you play?
Oh. Okay, this guy. Don't worry about it. I know this guy is playing with us. Don't worry. No, I used to like play like top 40 in that, and then it was like whatever. But now I just start playing. I like house music and that now. So like I play bass house mashup, and all that stuff. Like house, anything in between like 120 and 128 BPM is where I find the happiest DJing.
There you go. That's the thing. I found like I start losing like the love of DJing. Like I start to hate it. Like I was like. We'll get into that after. I'm going to get into why I hate it. But I mean, but exactly what you found what you like. You found what you like to hear. So when you're there, it becomes not a job. It's a pleasure after that, right?
Exactly,
So we got another question here, man. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, brother?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm working on a few things right now, so you never know where 5 years will take me. So it's going to be exciting.
100%.
It's going to be exciting.
See, I remember I was the hotshot idiot. I bought the Tech 12s. They were heavy as fuck.
I bet, yeah.
Like, dude, you had to go to the gym throughout the week just to do your gig on Saturday. Like, it was ridiculously heavy. I remember just being like, oh my fucking God. You know? And then when I found out that the club had these CDJs in the back, they're like, well, one fucks up a night. Like one kind of stops working a night. I was like, fuck it. I'll look like an idiot for a minute. I can't carry those things anymore, man.
Yeah.
Those things sucked balls, man. What are you currently using now?
I use a Pioneer DDJ SX3.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that's actually, I love it. It's very handy. It's a nice size, doesn't weigh too much. It's amazing. And all that stuff.
I had the first one. Yeah. I had the SZ was the first one I bought.
Okay.
No, sorry. When I bought controllers, I went with the Newmark NX7. This thing was also a tank. It was the one that with the fake vinyls turning that had the nice. But this thing was it was that one of the heaviest. I remember I lent it to a friend, our buddy DJ One Up, and I remember a couple of days later, I'm like, "Have you played with it yet?" And he goes, "Nah, man, it's still in the trunk." Like that's how heavy this thing was. Like, you had to be motivated to take this thing out of the trunk, man. It was that bad. It was so heavy. But then I moved on to the DJ SZ, and then the SX. I think the SX is the all around size, weight. I think that shit's fucking perfect. You know what I mean? All right. You want any of these questions, or are we leaving them behind?
It don't matter. You can
I
play
think it's funny, man. I think it's funny. Man. You have to pick between drinks and your mixer. Which one could you stop doing for you?
Damn, that's a good question.
That's a good question for anybody.
Probably drinking. I would definitely stop drinking. Definitely stop drinking. For
a
sure.
Year? For a year?
Oh yeah, for sure. Easily for a year. No problem. No problem.
Oh my God, man, that's incredible. I don't know. No, fuck that. No.
I could.
No.
Yeah.
Want to get into DJing, and all I want to know is how you got over your fear of playing on CDJs. Yeah, that's good. That's true.
No, I don't know. You just kind of do it, You just gotta get over your fears and just have fun with it,
Yes.
Like it's just that kind of thing. Have fun with it.
I can see. I found like breaking, like I got lucky too. I might even have to say that Elon's the one to help me get through, because when him and I we worked at certain events together, right? And then we start promoting events together. And then obviously like things, you know how it is. You promote a fucking event, 8-9 months later, the club goes a different route, you go a different route. And then I remember going back to Helsinki, and then I was looking for a specific DJ to do a certain style. And obviously Elon was somewhere else, and I couldn't find what I wanted. Like, I wish I could have found another Elon, to be honest with you, but I didn't, right? Yeah. And then I was like, man, I remember like bullying them and saying, yo, I want a DJ this night. And the manager was like, no, you're not. Fuck that. So the big argument kicked in. I threatened to leave, but numbers are numbers, bro. When you bring in a lot of money, you kind of win a little bit. You win that battle. So they let me DJ, and everything worked out. It's kind of like, see, the thing is, you love DJing, right?
Oh, I love it. It's I don't know what it is, but it's just something that makes it just, I just love it. Words can't describe it.
See, me, I never loved it. I love the business aspect of it. I love the
Fair enough,
promotional aspect of it. I love seeing, grabbing a club that was dying and see if I can turn it around. It was never the love of DJing. It was the love of the business side of it. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Yeah.
And there's been a few DJs out there, Dusty, that were big haters on me on the fact that these like, real DJs don't go to the gym, you know, the Facebook messages. And you know, if you said that in front of me, it'd be a different story. But I mean, people got mad because there was more money made. Now these guys could be better, 100%. We'll give them that. But I'm sorry, I was better negotiating my situation. Like I made more money. I'm sorry. Yeah. If you want me to negotiate, if y'all take 10%, I'll make you more money. But whatever. Do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, I have to do me. And that's I never loved it. So when people are like, do you miss it? I was like, no, you people that do it like yourself love it.
Love it. Yeah, I love it.
Now, like, would you DJ 5, 6, 7 days a week? Would you do that?
Oh, 100%. If I could, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I could, yeah.
Now, who inspired you? Was there a DJ out there that inspired you?
Not really.
No?
Actually, not really, no. No one. I think I was going out, you know, and I just like saw the DJ making everyone happy, and I just like making people happy in that. So like, you know, just a way to express a feeling, you know, making people happy, you know, like I love music a lot, so like it got me through some hard times in that. So great, you know.
Good for you, man. I love to hear those types of stories.
Yeah.
I just find that how do you? I want to ask every DJ that comes in here, what's the best way of promoting yourself as a DJ?
Oh, God. I don't know, because I really don't promote myself, really. Like, it's kind of like word of mouth, you know?
Yeah.
So,
like Elon used to do those mixtapes, bro. That dude grinded as a motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now.
He's definitely,
Dude, this guy was like, I mean, him would go up to Montreal and pass those around and... but that was the old school grind, and I still think there's a lack of it, of that type of grind, even in the music industry. Like I always think Spotify and everything else is just fucking ruining everything. But that's just I don't know. I'm old, man. Skittles, don't judge me. Man.
I'm not judging.
You're all judging. So how many clubs have you played at, bro?
Holy shit! Let's see. Where should I start? You want me to name them, or do you want me to?
Go ahead, man. Yeah.
Okay, so I started at Bourbon Room. Then it was where was next? Then I did some other events with Elon, so like other places than that. Then let's see, Bourbon Room, Happy Fish, Waverly, The Show, Room 104, actually Cornerstone, back to Brooklyn, Sky Lounge.
Damn.
I don't think. Am I missing anyone? I don't know. There might be more. I'm not sure. So yeah.
That's crazy though, man. Yeah. That's keeping busy, bro. That's keeping busy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Now, I don't know what you guys get paid anymore, but I just know back when we used to get paid, you would kind of get jealous of hearing how much the Montreal/Toronto DJs would get paid.
Yeah.
Is that the situation still?
I mean, yeah. I mean, for me, I feel like we get underpaid, but
yeah, no, I couldn't agree with you more. Like, you would hear stories of a DJ leaving here, going to Montreal, and do an hour set with bottles of booze and get paid 3 times as much, and I'm like, huh?
What? Yeah.
What happened? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, whatever. I didn't do it. I did a quick set and I was out of there. And I was like, Jesus Christ! I just find the city just doesn't appreciate the DJ anymore. You know
no, they don't. They don't. No, they don't. I feel like they don't appreciate it. We're the one bringing you all this business. Like, come on.
I know if you decide to say fuck it, press stop, walk out, the club's done. Like you can, it's hostage situation. Like treat the DJ better, guys. Like come on,
honestly,
man. Come on, man. We got a question here. Festival show first or headlining your own event?
Ooh, probably like a festival show. I wouldn't want to be too cocky headlining my own event. Like,
why not?
Come on, why not?
Why not? Be cocky. Fuck, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like there's so many maybe better DJs than me, but I don't know. I mean, maybe humble, too humble.
Being
But-
humble's good, but to a certain extent, brother. To a certain extent.
Yeah. No.
Because you don't want to be too humble where the guys behind you are starting to catch up because their egos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I
So,
mean? You gotta be like, fuck it. When you know when you're behind those decks that you're rocking that show.
yeah, exactly. You know.
How was it? I'm gonna ask you. This is a good personal question because I want to tell you how I felt. How was it working with someone? Have you ever DJ'd a night with another DJ?
Yes.
Now, how did you guys work that out?
He played like they would play a couple songs. I would play a couple songs. You know, we just like that. So.
Okay, because it's happened to me with a good friend. Okay, and he goes, "Yo, do you mind if I go on?" And I was like, "Yeah, for sure, man, go on."
Mm-hmm.
And he was blasting music like through tracks and tracks and tracks, and I went, "Oh fuck, I'm fucked." Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, maybe we should have like maybe scheduled something a little bit better, right? So, and then he was just, I found when he was struggling, he was like, "Headphones off, you want on?" And I was like, "Yeah, thanks, I appreciate it."
Like,
you know what I mean? Thanks. Let's see what I can do now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
ooh, Brandon has a great question, man. How do you handle song requests?
Oh fuck! I hate fucking song requests with a passion.
Say it,
Oh,
say it.
I fucking hate it with a passion. Like there's sometimes I'll take it just to see what it is, and sometimes it's like we're here and you want to go here.
Yes.
Like, come on. Like,
Did you ever explain to someone, like, I tried to explain to them, I'm like, listen, man, this song is great in your car. Like, it's a great cruising track. You're not asking for anything that sucks. You just, it sucks for now.
yeah.
They just don't get it. Or do you ever get the laser eye? Like, you haven't played my shit yet?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck? See,
Yeah.
I found the whole phone thing when they stick the phone in your face.
Yeah,
like
right in your
now.
face. Yeah, right in your face.
You know, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna smash that shit. Like,
Yeah.
don't do that. You know what I mean? I can't handle that. I went to see DJ Ivy. He's a big East Coast DJ, right? Fucking awesome dude. So I go out to the club, and I was there Canada Day weekend, and I rolled up to his club twice, right? Because he was there 2 nights. And the second night I'm in there, and I go upstairs and we take pictures, we grab some shots, and 4 or 5 cell phones are coming in, man. Just boom, boom,
Oh
boom.
my
And I'm
God.
looking at him like, I don't know. I was mad. Like I want to throw these little girls down the stairs. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, I know that feeling. Like,
just get down there. Like, let me do my job. Like, we're not jukeboxes here. You know what I mean? And
Like-
and you're talking about BBMs anywhere. Everyone BBMs, for people that don't know what a BBM, it's the tempo. You know, he likes to play 120, 120. This is a higher tempo. It's when a moron comes and asks you for a 98. And you're like, I can't do this right now. You know what I mean? Like they just don't understand, right? So
yeah.
all right, we got another question here. Sign deal or go independent?
Depends on how good the deal is. Like, I mean, you have more opportunities with the deal, but you're signing your life away. So
See, okay, as an art, you're talking. Are we talking about? Is this a DJ question, or because I think as an artist, I think your money is getting blown away as a music artist. I'm talking about them studio time, doing their own videos and putting it on YouTube and getting 1,000 hits, and it's like. Was that video? Was your money worth that? So I'd rather just get the deal and have them blow my
yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
because at the end of the day, like today's day and age is all great, right? Because you got to look at the fact that if you signed a whatever 2-album deal, whatever the case may be, 2-3 year deal, whatever the case is, once you're done, your Instagram fucking followers are through the roof. Where back in the day there wasn't any of that. When you dropped off, you dropped off. Now you can be like, see you later, thanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit easier nowadays to keep a following than.
All right, we got another question here. What are your thoughts on the music industry in Ottawa right now? On the uprise or staying neutral?
I mean, Ottawa is like a big government city, so I just think it's still the same. But I mean, there is some good artists that are in here, that are in Ottawa.
Yeah.
And I believe like they need to go elsewhere to continue on being bigger, get bigger, because I don't feel like if you're in Ottawa, you're gonna stay like neutral. You're not gonna go bigger. You're not gonna small. Like you're just gonna.
It's true, man. I just find anyone that actually blew up out of here had to get out of here. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Had to get out of here, and there's just especially we'll say the hip hop scene. Like, where does anyone perform these days? Like, they're like back in the day, there was the Babylons, the Barrymores, there's the Music Capital Music Hall. There isn't really anything. There's nothing anymore. You know what I mean? And you're right. The government city, it does kind of. I remembered when we were working on Elgin, whoever was running that section wanted to shut down all the bars on Elgin at one point. Like it was a tough situation. Yeah. They would send cops in your bar, try to find any laws, and trying to nail you with a fine. It was fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? So this is a good question. I want to ask you this question, man. Are you producing anything at all?
I might have some stuff in the works. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know if I could talk about it, but there's definitely in the next couple of months, there's going to be some great stuff coming out. So,
see, Bam thinks that because I DJ'd that I should have been a good producer. Could you explain that to him that it's not true?
That's not true.
It's not true at all, right?
No, it's not.
I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Give me the beat, let me play it, but I can't put one together for the life of me, right? So, but that's cool. That's cool. Like, are you like? I know you don't want to get too much into it, but if you're producing your own stuff, are you looking at producing something like I don't know, like a Calvin Harris type of thing? Is that like your?
I kind of want to go all over the place because I like all kinds of music. So you know, I'll whatever like in the moment makes me feel happy, I'll probably do it. You know, like.
I like that.
And if I work with the right artist or whoever, and if it works, it works. So.
Now. What have you looked into deals with working with an artist? Is there things you can sign? Is there
like what do you mean by that?
I don't know, because let's say if you produced a track, you got him on it. Is there something on Spotify that could divide the track up?
Oh, like for like royalties?
Yeah.
Oh, royalty. Depends on what you want the deal with the artist is, right? So like you pay him for a feature, like you don't really have to give him the royalties, you know?
See you later.
See you later. Thanks for your feature. You got your money. Now take all the rest.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shit happens, man. Shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
Great question here, man. What made you choose the name Skittles?
Oh, jeez.
I was going to ask you that anyways. Come on,
fair
man.
enough. So my old job, my boss always gave everyone nicknames and all this stuff. So I end up first with Timbit. Yeah, Timbit, and then somehow
around, man. Oh my god!
So it was Timbit for a while, and then somehow it got changed to Skittles, and then I just stuck with Skittles ever since then. And
it's funny how people get stuck with their names, right? Like,
yeah, it's just.
So anyway, everyone's like, "Yo, how do you dust this?" It's Deuce for Deuceon because people couldn't pronounce the rest of my name, so this is Joey Deuce. This is we're gonna stop at the 4 letters and just stop right there. Then I was like, fuck it, you know what I mean? Let's just stick with that. But that's cool though. So you have to. So it's where did you work?
I did lawn care and that, like landscaping, all that stuff. Okay. So, yeah.
Timbit, what an asshole, man. Boss, you're a jerk. I'm sorry. Yeah. Timbit.
Ex-boss now.
Yeah, he's not allowed in the club. Fuck him.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you like dubstep at all?
Of course.
Of course. Give me some of your favorite dubstep tracks.
Oh, dubstep tracks, favorite tracks. Ooh, that's a hard one. Because I really don't know the names of the tracks. I just listen to them.
Right? Artists?
So, I like Excision. Who was it? Who else have I seen lately that I enjoyed? I went to Escapade this year and that, so I've seen a lot of artists there. So,
Yeah, like when that started breaking out, I remember DJing. I think it was a wedding, and I remember the groom was like, "I want some dubstep," and I was like, "Oh no, what the fuck is that?" So I called my boy. I'm like, he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, you're coming with me. You're coming with me." So I hired him to just do a few sets. I'm like, "Please, I'm all about please." Have you ever DJ'd a wedding?
No.
Don't.
No, I don't want to.
Don't. It sucks the soul out of you, man. Don't
so many people want me to DJ weddings. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. No.
It sucks the soul out of you. I'm telling you, they give you a big fat check, and then you just become the slave, music slave.
No.
The ultimate jukebox. The rudest human, especially if it's open bar, you're gonna take an open beating. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
If you don't
go ahead.
If you don't like request at the bar, you definitely won't like request at the wedding.
There was one dude, he was so rude to me. He was an older gentleman. He was so rude to me. And I didn't even know how to handle this, right? We're in Wakefield. Wakefield is like Belvedere. It's like on top of a fucking mountain. Like this is
Yeah.
beautiful, right? And
Mhm.
I'm having visions of me throwing this dude off the mountain, right? Because no one's gonna find this guy. And I'm like, oh man, like I can't handle this. And he walks over to me and I grab a business card and I slip it in his hands. And he looks at me and he's like, he's not impressed. He doesn't like me, right? He's like, what's this? I said, call me tomorrow and repeat everything you said today. And he looked at me. So I'm like, cause I don't work tomorrow. Like, I'm being polite right now, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, tomorrow we will meet up. I do not like that shit. It was, no, I'm not going to say they're all bad, but they're far in between. They were very far in between. And you kind of get sucked into this. Sure, it's great money. They're long hours. Don't get me wrong, man. Anyone that does a wedding, you're setting up
good on them. Yeah.
In the afternoon and you're the last one to leave. It's a long shift, but I don't know. Now, I want to know, what was your worst event? What was like, and I'm not talking about like crowd wise. I'm talking about like, was there one that was ever a disaster? Did equipment fail? Did anything ever happen to you?
Disaster. Not really, no. I mean, like I'm lucky, I guess. I don't really.
We've had people spill beer on the equipment. I spilled beer on the equipment, but
I mean, I had a few times people almost knocking over my stuff and all that.
Yes,
like
they're clumsy as hell, bro.
It's like,
clumsy
like
as hell.
You guys can't afford this stuff. Stop.
How do you explain that to them too? You're like, you're fucked. Like, you need to get a loan. You know what I mean?
Call your parents, because
you ain't going to school this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Does DJing pay the bills?
No. Not if you're not doing it full time.
No, see, when we did weddings, we did, I'm not gonna lie to you, we 1 year was 80, well, no, it was weddings and Christmas parties equal to about 82 in 1 year. So yeah, it did pay the bills when you did it as a business. But you're right, it's probably the best part-time job.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, it's the best part-time job. You're looking at a good time, you're looking at at an hourly rate, you're not gonna get it anywhere else. You're probably going to get paid cash at the end of the day. So it doesn't pay bills, but it'll definitely get you a great vacation. That's for a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if it was up to you, DJ Skittles is throwing a party. What kind of party would you throw? Like, it's your party, your event.
My party? Definitely playing some house music for sure. Like any type of house music. Bass house, big jumping around, having a good old time.
Now, if you had to pick one venue to do it in the city, where would it be?
In the city. Ooh.
The venues have shrunk over the years.
I was gonna say they've shrunk, right?
They've shrunk over the years.
Shrunk.
God damn.
They definitely shrunk.
Yeah, it's tough to pick one.
Yeah, it's tough right now because there's everything's small. Like there's nothing like.
Do you like it's intimate when it's small? Like it's cool.
Oh yeah.
But it's not my era. Like, it's fucking weird when, like, I love going to Waverly's, you know what I mean? But I mean, when it gets packed, I'm like, yo, move out of the fucking way. Like, it's too much sometimes. It's too little,
exactly.
Right? You don't have your own space, right? Oh, we gotta.
No, some of my best times have been with a smaller crowd. I don't know what it.
Yeah.
Definitely with smaller crowd, they just feel like more fun, more enjoyment in it.
What's your favorite song right now, man?
My favorite song let's see. What have I been playing on Spotify the most? Let me check. Hold on. Let's see. I'm not gonna do that. Jeez. It honestly depends on my mood.
I agree. I'm
So,
the same way.
like, can you stop FaceTiming me, Brandon? Jesus. Now, because I went on my phone, they're all calling me now.
That's fucking awesome. That is fucking awesome, man.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, no, it really depends on my mood. Like, I don't really have a favorite song.
Man. I like that. No favorite song?
No, not at the moment. I feel like it depends.
But you said, so when you first got into DJing, I asked you who inspired you, right? And you're like, no one really. But is there anyone now while you're DJing? Are you keeping eyes on other DJs that you're like, I wouldn't mind stealing a bit of him or being like this person? Or
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Like one of them would be like DJ Snake. I'd like to steal some of his
Yeah.
stuff he does. Martin Garrix, like all that stuff.
That's dope. Yeah.
Yeah, so like those guys, they inspire me now.
That's the thing, because usually when you get into it, right? Like even with
Mhm.
me as a podcast, like I'm like, fuck, I want to download more and more and more. You know what I mean? I want to
Mm.
know who has what, the delivery, etc. Even
Yeah.
dude, up to even like even up to the equipment, I'll look at. You know what I mean? I'm always like,
Yeah,
you know,
what do they use and what do they do?
what the
Yeah.
fuck? What mic is it? And people are like, what do you tell? You become weird. Like now, I
Yeah.
notice when everyone's performing, I'm looking at what type of mics they're like on TV, right? I'm telling you, they're using
Yeah.
a Shure 56, and they're like, what? And I'm like, oh, never mind, man.
Never
Like,
mind. Yeah,
never
exactly.
mind. Where your equipment, man? Where'd you buy your equipment?
Long and McQuaid.
Me too. Me too.
Long and McQuaid. That's,
Long and
that's the
McQuaid.
place.
I got to big up the boys, Long and McQuaid, man. Those guys have taken care of me since day one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There was this young lad that worked at the one on Bank and Hunt Club. You know that?
Yep. That little
Okay,
one.
so well, actually, back before then, it was on Alta Vista.
Okay.
Okay, so he was working there, and then he got transferred over to the new one in Canada.
Okay.
And I don't know, I guess he ended up getting like some manager position, right? But I never looked at him as a manager back in Alta Vista. So we rolled into the Canada one to check it out, and that's where he bought the SX. I was a bit worried about how the mic would sound on it, so I tell him like, "Yo, can you open one of these up and plug a mic in?" And also, we're in the back with him with the speakers plugging shit in, and the whole staff are like, "Who the fuck are these guys back there with him?" Right? But it's because they don't know we've known him for years, like years ago and all this stuff, right? But the whole staff was like, they just thought these two goons walked right in there and just be like, "Yeah, plug this shit in," right? But no, man, they've been great to us, man. Long and McQuaid. If anyone's gonna buy any type of equipment, podcasts, instruments, DJ equipment, Long and McQuaid, man. They've been so patient with me, and I had questions on lighting, and they would talk and call American DJ for me. Like they were really, really dope, man. They're some good cats for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like I went in to get my bag for my mixer, and it wasn't on their website. I'm like, "Can you get this for me?" Absolutely, no problem.
Exactly.
So
I threw
great.
it was a sound and lighting event for a wrestling organization. And I remembered, I was like, and then I remember my business partner was off with some equipment. And I was like, fuck, I want one of the lasers. So I went over to Long and McQuaid. I was like, hey buddy, I'm like, do you have a, his name's Chris. I go, Chris, do you have a laser, man, I can rent out? He's like, nah, man. But he grabs the box and he just passes me the laser and he's like, just bring it back. And I was like,
Just bring it back.
I'm like, what? And he's like, just bring it back tomorrow. I was like, damn, all right, man. Like that's some like cool dudes, And I remember when I first started my business, I wanted a bunch of XLRs to fucking, for all my lightings. And, I'm like, do you have any used ones? And they must have tossed me like 9 free ones. You know what I mean? Like really good lads, man. They got us really started, but then again, we ended up spending like $40,000-$50,000 there. So
Oh, jeez. So,
I guess a few XLRs, I guess they win, right? So
yeah, I guess so.
So where can people find your mixes to listen to, brother?
I have a few mixes on SoundCloud. There's a few on there, so you can find that there. That's pretty much where I really don't make mixes. I don't really have time to mix anymore, so make them. So
you got a big time, bro. People are gonna they want to follow you. They want to listen.
I know. I will make time. Don't worry. I'll make a new one very soon. So just for everyone to make.
Very soon. Besides yourself, bro, who's your favorite DJ in our city?
In our city?
Yes.
That's a good question. I mean, our city does have pretty good DJs, so
that's facts.
So I don't want to single anyone out, but like Elon,
Yeah.
Elon, he's been there from day one, so I respect him as a DJ still, and
for sure, I'm still happy he's doing it still.
Oh my god, yeah, he's been doing it for so long.
When he stopped and was like becoming a GM and stuff, I remember I saw him, and I remember I saw him at the end of the night somewhere, and I remember being like, "What are you doing? Like,
what are you doing?
Just DJ. Fuck that other garbage. Like, you know what I mean? Have fun. You're great. This is who you are. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I still see him on the gram saying that he's DJing here and there, I'm extremely happy he's still a part of that. You know what I mean? So Elon's been around. Elon was, man, I'm telling you, I met him 2005.
God.
2005. He was a young lad. He comes by, and I remember it was import night, 2005, and we were running the entertainment stage.
Okay.
And I remember that, you know what I mean? He comes in, we're playing music in the background, and he comes in with his gear, and he's like, "Do you mind if I DJ in between, like events and performers?" And I was like, fuck no, go ahead. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, sure, this is great. And that's how I first met him. And
Oh,
then
that's
and
cool,
then I
that's
went
cool.
to Paradox, and he was there, and then we always stayed in contact after that. But I mean, he
Cool.
came from. He's like, oh my god, he's like, man, I'm super happy you let me DJ, but he doesn't know that I would have fucking let anyone DJ that night. You know what I mean? Technically, he came through in the clutch for me. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, shit, I don't. I
Yeah.
lost my voice. I remember it being so fucking loud. But yeah, 2005 is when I first met him, man. Young
Yeah,
lad.
it's crazy.
Then I found out he's half Russian and Korean or something. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is
What?
going on? Yeah. And
Yeah.
speaks Russian. This dude blew my mind, bro.
Yeah.
Blew my
Crazy.
mind, man.
Crazy.
So you said you haven't been DJing lately. Like how? Okay, but I don't want to talk about lately. What? Like how was your struggles like through COVID? Because something you love to do was kind of
I
taken
mean,
from you.
I was actually pretty lucky to still be able to DJ a little bit through COVID. So,
Mhm.
so I was mostly at Happy Fish during that. So,
Okay.
like, so I DJ'd there for pretty much all of 2020, I want to say. So,
Damn. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you did get kind of lucky there.
Mhm.
Because there's some people I felt bad for in the industry. I was
Yeah.
just like, damn, man. Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, for some of these people, like, sure, they don't pay your bills, but they do. It does give you a great other income. You know what I mean? If you have a
Yeah.
family of any sort, some kids or anything, this is great income. When you get that taken away from you because of COVID, like, but
Yeah.
in your case, even you saying I love it, you know, it takes you somewhere else. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So even that, it's nice to hear that you were still DJing, though. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I was lucky enough to still DJ. So,
All right, question: If you had to choose one club to play in for the rest of your life, oh God, that hurts. What would it be?
would that be anywhere in the world or like
Yes,
in
fuck
Ottawa?
it. You know what, man? He said pick any club. That's what I read.
Any
right?
club, eh?
Oh, that's a nightmare for me.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's a
Probably
nightmare.
definitely be one in Vegas. That'd be cool to do one in Vegas for the rest of your
True.
life.
True.
Yeah.
It's always hype. Everyone's coming to
Yeah.
Vegas. Crowd's
Yeah.
always different. Club's always busy.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. So
Now,
one of them in Vegas.
have you ever dated anyone while DJing?
Yes.
Is it hard?
Not really.
Because
I mean, not for me.
Well, I was always on, oh, these girls, you're a cheater. You didn't request this song. I always got shit on every night. You know what I mean? You didn't get that?
No.
Because you're a nice guy. Because they know you're a nice guy. I'm a
Yeah,
nice guy too,
exactly.
ladies. Like, come on, man. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
I was falsely accused here. You know what I mean? I don't like that. But I always found like I just found relationships in general are tough, especially when I DJ like three nights, you know, like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I found it was fucking next to impossible because like you date anyone that's normal, they work Monday to Friday, and then you're
Yeah.
fucked, right? So then it's like, you know, you move on with the, oh, we never do anything. Well, yeah, I got to go to work, but you know.
I'm making money.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense though.
Yeah.
No, I remember I remember I made a deal with Tailgaters. They wanted me to come DJ there, 3 nights a week. I turned it down. I was like, nope, I don't want to be committed. I want, because you know what I mean. If you're committed, then there could be better money. And he's like, no, as long as you replace yourself, you can go do some other events. Which I found okay, that was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
But that was right around the time I said I'm gonna DJ less, and I ended up DJing way more than I ever wanted to, and I was like, "Fuck that! I had enough, man." Like I actually took all the music off my computer and took it off, just so no one could ever con me last minute to be like, "Hey, man, no."
Sorry, don't have the music.
Good. Question: Your girl's favorite DJ?
That's my catchphrase, actually. That's why I say that.
Love it, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I noticed on Instagram, man, you said that it got through some hard times, man, and I noticed there's a post about your mom passing away. Could we get into that? How long ago was that?
My mom passed away in 2012, so 10 years ago this year.
Yeah.
So,
Is DJing one of those ways to, you know?
I mean, I feel like coping with that, I've actually done really well. Like I have my moments, like I'll cry about it and that, but you know, I always know she's looking up after me, so you know
That's dope. Yeah,
she's there in my spirit. So
that's cool, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
I love that. Now,
Yeah,
do you have any siblings at all?
no, I'm an only child. So
Me too, man. Me too.
only child.
Me too. Can you explain to people that we're not selfish and we're not spoiled?
I can't say that.
Oh, come on, man.
I was definitely spoiled.
God damn it.
Yeah.
So he's not making me look good over here. It's not everyone. I'm telling you,
Sorry.
it's not everybody, bro. It is not everybody, man. You're crazy. Now, if you had a chance, now you know you have the DJ SX. If you had a chance to go to Long and McQuaid and buy anything, it's on the
Ooh.
house. DJ Long and McQuaid says it. Skittles, pick what you got, man. What you want, it's yours. You know, what are you grabbing?
I'd probably grab some CDJs.
Some CDJs?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everyone uses them now.
True enough, man.
Yeah.
How extensive is your music collection? Well, that's a good question.
I got all kinds of music. From everything you can think of, from country to...
Yeah, that's what I had too. Where
Yeah,
you get your
country.
music?
DJ City, mostly.
Yes, DJ City, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Most of
using franchise record pool is what I used for a while.
Okay. Yeah.
And these guys are good. Eh? Franchise record pool is good. This is what they did for me. So you I have them for a couple years. You know, I cancel. I don't want this shit no more. And then I'm like, I'll grab it again. Do you know those assholes will charge you for every month that you were not with them
What?
if you use the same fucking profile?
That's crazy. What?
And you're like, what the hell? And they're like, oh, because the way they looked at it was they don't want you to come in 1 month, rip off all the music, wait
Oh, I
6 months,
see.
come back and rip off all the music and do it like 3 times a year, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, I wish I would have known this. I wouldn't have paid $300 worth of fucking music. Like now I'm bamboozled on I have no choice now to stay
Yeah,
with them,
exactly.
right? But that's what it was. So if you do franchise record pool, cancel, start a new profile, I was like, use the same fucking thing, and I got screwed big time, man. Got screwed big time. Brother, I want to ask you 5 random questions, bro.
All right.
All right. Favorite superhero?
Ooh, favorite superhero? Probably Iron Man.
Iron Man? Why
Yeah.
Iron Man? Why?
I want to be going in a suit and fly around. Come on.
No, I got nothing against Iron Man, bro.
Yeah.
All my friends on here always pick Batman. I say fuck them just because. But anyways, Iron Man good. Are you disappointed that he died in this last?
Yeah.
Avengers?
Yeah.
Damn it. All right, brother. Second favorite movie.
Oh, favorite movie of all time?
Yes, all time. Something
All
you can
time.
rewatch.
Probably Lion King, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Lion King. Yeah, Lion King for sure.
I love hearing different answers.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3. Your first celebrity crush.
Oh, probably either. Oh, that's a good question. It was either probably between either Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, or Demi Lovato.
Good choices.
Yeah.
Good choices. Number 4. What's on your bucket list?
Ooh, bucket list. Honestly, I like to DJ more places outside of Ottawa. Like, just, definitely would love to DJ in Vegas or even Miami and all that stuff,
Do you find it tough to like DJ out here, like to get any type of recognition?
Yeah.
It is, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, very hard.
I found it was pretty tough for myself too. Trust me. I was like, what the fuck? I go to a club outside the city. I'm like, this is shit. Let me come in, and it would never happen. I found it was really, really tough. Do you find it today that it's easier if you were a good-looking chick DJing?
100%. 100%.
God damn it.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Crazy. But yeah, no, they have it easier. Ladies, you have it easier. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, definitely for DJing.
Now, my last question, man. Where would be I want your all-time favorite place that you'd want a vacation?
Ooh, vacation. Probably Hawaii.
You know what? Yeah, man. I want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah,
That damn
for
flight,
sure.
That damn flight is so far, man.
I know.
Dude, you've traveled anywhere lately or at all?
No, not lately. Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. See, you're a smaller guy. You'll fit on a plane better than I will. I got the 4-hour max, man. That's why why do you always go to Cuba? I'm like, because they got to throw me off the plane after that. I just bitch like an idiot. I can't do it anymore. It's too fucking much. But yeah, traveling Hawaii. I definitely go to Hawaii. I want to hit up Australia.
Oh, Australia for sure. Yeah.
I'm
love
not
to go there too.
Me and Bam, if people are wondering where Bam is, Bam's in bed because he's an old man, but let's not get into that. Well, me and Bam were talking about our next vacation, and it was Mexico's mentioned, but so was Miami, and I'm leaning towards Miami, maybe. You know what I mean?
Well, I was supposed to be going to Vegas and hopefully in October, but let's see about that.
Why is there a but, Skittles? Why is there a but? What's stopping you?
Because I need my my family to start planning so we can go.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Would you ever do a cruise?
Oh, funny you would say that, Brandon.
Yeah.
Because we're going on a cruise in February. So,
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Where's it docking out of?
They're gonna roast me for this one. Not knowing this,
guys.
Oh fuck. Oh god, they're not gonna let this one down for sure. I can see it. Port Canaveral. There it is.
Now, is it a 7-day cruise?
Yeah. Yes.
Nice. At the now, would you ever be a DJ on a cruise ship?
Oh, 100%. Oh yeah, for sure.
Apply, bro. I'm telling you, apply.
Yeah.
That'd be dope as fuck, man. I thought there was a question here. All right, nice. Oh, here we go. What do you do to motivate a crowd if nobody's dancing? Buy them shots.
Yeah, that too. Buy them shots. Buy them shots, or or just like, hey, what do you want to hear right now? Like.
Yeah, unfortunately, you have to go to the crowd. You have to like when it comes to that, it's like okay, because people don't understand is Skittles shows up to a club, he plugs in. It's a mystery who's walking through that fucking door. Mm-hmm. That's an absolute mystery. That's
100% mystery.
That's where it's like, damn, man. And then this is where you have to read body language. Are they just dancing, or do they really like this?
Yeah.
Are they just moving their heads, or are they enjoying their night? So this is. And body language is what I'm trying to teach DJs. Just because they're doing one of these doesn't mean they're fucking enjoying it.
Yeah,
they probably don't want to lose their spot on the dance floor and they're waiting for the next song. But yeah. Now, would you say anything on the mic? Would you tell them, I take requests?
I'd be just like, if someone's near me and be like, yo, what do you want to hear right now, or something, like if it's a small crowd, like, what do you want to hear,
Yeah, and then when the crowd gets bumping, you're like, get out of here. You already
get out of here.
You got your request.
Yeah, you're done. You're done. You got your one for the night. You're lucky. Get out of here.
Man, I was just being polite. Get out. No, it's true.
One thing I will say about Ottawa, the club owners have like a certain they want a genre, right? Like some places don't want hip hop, don't want rap and all that stuff. It's like, well, some of these people want this, and it's all. Sometimes it's just a headache, and then they get mad at you. But I'm like, it's not my fault. I can't play that type of music here,
So you're telling me it's the same fucking thing? It's the same way. That's what it was when. So I was a little more reckless. I just didn't care, right? Like I'd have the owner call me and be like, "Oh, I heard you played all this hip hop and blah blah blah." And I remember I had to bring up the top charts and be like, "It ain't my fault that T.I. and Kanye hit the top fucking 10. What do you want me to do?" Right? Like
exactly.
Lil Wayne was all over the map when I was coming up, right? So and I'm sitting there going, "Bro, that's what people want to hear." So I would just let him be like, blah, blah, blah. And I'd say, yeah, I'm not going to do it again. And I'd, obviously do it again. Because at the end of the day, the numbers don't lie. I'm like, how much booze do you sell? Well, then what the fuck's the problem?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Do we have an issue here? Was there any violence? Did anybody get hurt? Did you make a shitload of money? We're good.
Yeah. So what's the problem? Let me play. I'm playing for the people, You got to make the people happy to drink.
I'm going to tell you some tips now. Because when I was a promoter / DJ, always, no matter what, fight to have your own cover girl. Okay, if you're a promoter / because the bar wants to have a certain percentage. Let's say if there's $10 at the door, they probably want to split it for some reason 6-4. They want 6. I don't know. They always win, but always make sure you pay your cover girl a decent amount of money, because one, she can steal it. If you don't pay her enough, she can make her own. And two, it's make sure it's yours, because I found I would get my money and I'd be like, okay, hold on. Let me do some basic math here. $4 over 200 people should be over $800, and I got paid $560. Like who else got in my pockets?
Yeah.
Someone else is in my envelope. Like 20 for me, 20. That's what used to drive me nuts. I'm like, guys, if there's 220 fucking coats in coat check and they were all taken, let's do some basic math here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's where it lies. That's where you got to be very, very you know what? And I used to always fight. Can I get my own cover girl? And they're like, nope. And I was like, I can't stand it. It's something that has to be, if you ever throw your own event with a bar and they want to cut, you have to be like, listen, I'll be straight with you, but I need my own girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I'm telling you, too many pockets. They're all your hands in your pockets. It's just business, but it gets irritating as fuck though. You're just like, Then, but
Yeah,
again,
for
where else
sure.
can you make $400, $500, $600 in a night? Where? Like, you got to be, and then you got to eat it, right? So,
Yeah.
you gotta
Yeah,
eat it.
exactly.
You just eat it. You just made
Yeah.
$600 cash. I got to get the fuck out of here now. So,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
that's one big tip. Make sure you have your own girl, your own staff. If they have their own girl, I don't know, man. Ask a friend to peek on her just to see if she
Yeah.
gives a fuck, or who she
Mhm.
lets in, how many people she lets in for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
just a game, man. It's just a game. But now, DJing from day one to now, man, what was the biggest thing you've ever learned from DJing?
Politics.
It's funny, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Is
Like,
that not crazy, huh?
mhm.
Guys, he's not lying one bit. Politics in the game.
Yeah.
It's. You would think he would be like, oh, here's our DJ, and this, plug and play and get paid and leave. Is there ever been a situation where, at the end of the day, you were looking for your money? You don't have to call out anybody, or if you want.
No, not really. No,
No,
never had to.
I've had that. I've had that issue where the manager is not around, and you're like, then you become a bit of a jerk. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I gotta ask this, man. Your boy's asking, do you
Jesus
like
Christ.
Donald Trump?
I am not answering that. No comment on that one.
Bam's a Donald Trump supporter, bro. If you have a chance, get on him. He's a Donald Trump supporter. He loves Donald. He gets on here and he starts fights. He starts fights down on vacation, man.
Jesus.
We're at vacation, and there was this yeah, you meet everyone from all sorts of countries, right? There was our friend from Russia. We met these guys from Germany. There was this American guy, and this cute. I don't even know what she was. She was cute, and she was from somewhere else. She had a little accent, and she asked where they're from. The guy's like, I'm from the USA. He's from Alabama or something with the accent, and she went bananas on him. She's like, do you support Trump? And he's like, nah, he's not bad. And she went nuclear.
Oh my god.
Like nuclear, like on the table, and this guy's like, what the hell's going on? So I tell Bam about this girl, and he's like, I missed it. I would have got her going. You know what I mean? Yeah, and poor guy didn't even know what to say. He was like, you mad at me for what? But she went to the point where we had to look at Buddy's girl and be Buddy's boyfriend and be like, yeah, you gotta kind of have to get rid of your girlfriend. You know what I mean? Oh, you want to read this question?
That was the weirdest thing you believed as a kid. Oh my god. Probably that brown cows make chocolate milk.
That's legit. That's legit, man.
Yeah, right. Okay.
It's legit. How many DJs from different countries have you met? I met none.
From different countries? Like, I know there's a couple that are playing in Ottawa that are from different countries right now, so would those count?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
So, probably 4 or 5, I'd say.
4 or 5?
Roughly,
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, man, is this something you plan on doing for a while, a long time? Is this
Yeah, I
as
hope
long
so.
as you could?
I hope so.
Now, you said you haven't been DJing lately. Well, what's going on lately? What's up with lately?
No one's been booking me. That's the problem. So, I've been actually just enjoying my summer for once, You go from almost DJing every weekend and you realize you don't have a life, and then...
Explain that, because people don't understand that when you DJ at night and on the weekends and all the time,
you can't plan anything. You have to work here, and then you're sleeping all day just to go there again. Like
it's true. Sleep all fucking day. It's so true, man. No one gets that.
Because you're packing up your stuff. Next thing you know, it's 3 a.m. Time to get home. It's almost 4, and you got to wind down. And then next thing you know,
they don't get that part. The wind down. You just don't go home and go to sleep. It's impossible.
No, you can't. No.
It's a good 3 hours, easy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like wired, watching all sorts of fucking shit. Sun's coming up. I'm like, oh my god, I'm in bed all day. No, it's tough. The wind down. People do not understand.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, well, you must be going home getting tired. You know what? When I'm packing up, yeah, I am technically tired.
Mm-hmm.
But the wind down, when you get home, you still have that wire. You have that music in you.
You ever get
nightmares? You ever get nightmares?
Nah.
I get the weirdest nightmares. I don't get nightmares before I DJ. I get the nightmares after I get DJ. Like nightmares, like I can't find a track, or the music can't play, or the sound don't work. You never got those?
No.
Good for you, man.
No.
Good for you. I'd like to say I got them before, but it was always after. So I don't know if
I never had the nightmares. Like, I always had, like, am I going to fuck up before this? Like, if they're going to like my music, I had those kind of things, but like, not like nightmares.
I don't know. No, I swear the next day it would always be like someone's asking for a track and everything's blurry and I can't find it and I can't find it and the music's done and I can't find it and I'm just like the song doesn't work and I wish I'd wake up and I'm like but I'm done DJing, so why the fuck am I stressed still? I think it's the stress from the night from not being able to kill all those people that requested music from me, right? So it is what it is, man. But bro, like now, like who are we hollering at? Where are we DJing next? Where are we gonna force? Who are we strong arming to get you on?
I don't know, honestly. Like maybe Sky Lounge. I like to get back to Sky Lounge for a night. You know, that's a fun place. So
yeah, we got to get you back out there. When you're back out there, man, let me know, man. I definitely want to check you out, Skittles.
For sure,
you're a good kid, man. Stay positive.
Yes,
don't lose the love. Don't be a grumpy fuck like me, all right?
Grumpy fuck, yeah.
Definitely not. Grumpy ass fuck. Don't be old and mean like me. You know, I understand the requests suck. Just eat it. Fuck it. It is
I take it. You know, I take it. I'm like, no, I'm not playing that. Sorry. Or like, do you have this song? And it's like right in your face. It's like, no, I don't. Or they come back, like every time. You gonna play my song now? You gonna play my song? I'm like, no. I'm like, please play my song. You know who I am? I'm like,
we've asked you. I got one more question, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the song you hate the most? People come and request it. There's that one time you press play, you're like, fuck, I hate it. Which one is it?
I don't know. It's been a.
Trust me, there was one that almost retired me early, bro.
Maybe Taylor Swift. I get that too much, and it's just no. I just can't anymore.
There was one that almost retired me, man. It was "Single Ladies" by Beyonce.
Oh, really?
I wanted to punch anyone that requested that song. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like, I know why you're single, lady. You know, I know why you're annoying.
You're annoying.
You're annoying. Get out of here. You know, that's the one that almost retired me. As a DJ, we all have that, either that artist or that song that you just cringe and it's like, oh. I got to ask Elon what song that was for him, man. Maybe it was some of the shit I requested. Who knows, man. Skittles, brother, keep me posted on what you're doing, man. I want to come check you out, bro. It was such a pleasure having you on, man.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Bro. Peace.
You too.